All right, go ahead.
You didn't know what you were going to tell your team with what's remaining on the schedule with the task, what you wanted to tell them on Saturday night. What did you tell them on Sunday?
Well, one, we exactly what I said. The downside is we could have won the league. As of the fourth quarter, we could have won the league just like we had thought because South Dakota State got beat earlier in that day. So everybody was on our schedule. But the second thing is now that isn't there. But we have to win November, and by winning November, put yourself in position so you can be talked about on the selection day, because it's been done before, and we're one of the few teams that can actually speak like that because of we've got 4 losses by 4 points, all the top 15 teams. And so we'll play that game and then go back to just winning and getting those 4 points that we've been shy of in all these games. So we've got 4 losses by 4 points and then 1 by 6. So, it's finding those and creating those 4 points that we're falling short on. So that was basically the message in a nutshell.
If you win November, is there any way you can be left out of the playoffs?
I don't know that, because now you've left it in the eyes and in the hands of other people. But I think that after I've seen, I haven't seen what the total polls are right now, meaning where's Eastern Washington and where's Montana after last weekend's games, because they're both top 10 teams last week. So, and then we still have Western and South Dakota State on our schedule that are yet to come. So we've got a lot of work to do ourselves. So right now we just have to focus on winning November, which starts, right now getting prepared for next week's game.
Traditionally, November's been great. You've been very good in November as a team. Why is that, do you think, Mark? What is that one or two things constant?
Well, this year is different than many years. So what I'd say to that is recently, in the recent years, we've been playing 2 1A games. The schedule has flipped here in the last 5 years. It's flipped totally from what it used to be the previous 10, because it's flipped to top 10 teams and Big Sky teams and 2 1A games instead of playing our normal schedule, 1 1A and then a couple non-conferences, and creating rhythm in a season. Right now it's load the front end and then battle your way on the back end. And that's why last year we finished 8th in the country, we're 6th in the country last year. The previous year that we're 8th. If you look at the record, you're not happy with the record overall, but the standings tell you different at the end of the season. So we look at where we want to be at the end of the season and how we progress a football team. So I think a lot has to do with an early season schedule of what that does to a depth chart, and then bring them back around healthy. And then this season's a little bit different too with how it played out, because we got our back against the wall and we haven't dug ourselves out of that situation to date.